Life before FJ, I struggled very much with body image, as I've done my whole life. It doesn't help then to have depression and anxiety thrown into the pot, and you really get into a very vicious cycle where you're constantly unhappy, so you eat more. Because you're eating more, you gain more weight, and so on and so forth. My turning point for me was getting to the realization that I just couldn't continue on anymore. Just constantly being unhappy with the way I was looking and not doing anything about it. You get to a point where you're like, right, it's enough. I need to do something about it. For me, it was being asked to be a bridesmaid for one of my close friends. And I just thought to myself, I couldn't bear the thought of actually trying on a bridesmaid's dress and knowing that I would be the biggest girl of the bunch. I've been coming to FJ since it opened, really. I've known about FJ before it even opened. I knew about the concept of it, so I was very excited about it, and obviously when it opened, so excited to join and come and train and see it kind of come to fruition, and I have never looked back since. I knew the kind of standards they wanted to set within the gym, how they wanted to progress the gym, and the vision they had for anybody that entered the gym, which was something so different and something that no other gym offered, especially none of the commercial gyms, and really got me excited to be able to come to a place where I felt that I was comfortable enough to actually start my own journey in changing my life, really. The journey I have been on since joining FJ has been absolutely amazing. I have set myself so many goals, and I think in my previous life I would have thought there's no way in hell I would have ever achieved anything I'd set out to do in this gym. Every time I told myself I couldn't do something, I was pushed to prove myself wrong, and it gets to a point where your whole mental attitude changes, and every time I embrace a challenge now, it's no longer embracing it from a, oh my word, there's no way I can do this. It's a, hell yeah, get me down there, get me doing it, and I want to prove, not to everybody else, but I want to prove to myself that I can do it. If I go to work and say to people, I have a deadlifting goal of 180 kilos by the end of the year, they literally look at me as if I've fallen off a rock. But to me, it's achievable. I know I can do it because, 2 years ago, I never thought I'd be able to hit 155 kilos, and I can easily do that 3 times now. So there's loads of goals I've still got, and there will be plenty more every time I hit a goal, taking it a little bit step further. But it's not only just about the tangible goals in terms of kilos and weights that you lift, it's mental things as well. It's things in my personal life that I've been able to achieve, and continue to set goals for that as well, that I achieve now because of the effects that my training has on everything I do in life.